The Titanic submarine exploded at a depth of 4,000 meters in the sea, but this snailfish is a sea creature that has nothing even at a depth of 8,300 meters. It is considered the strongest creature in the world, and whether an elephant herd is erected on it, heavy trucks are passed over it, or even a locomotive is erected on it, its body will not be soft. But the question is, what is inside it? Viewers, if you travel 350 kilometers southwest of Guam Island in the Pacific Ocean, you will find the part of the sea under which the deepest point of the ocean is present. This point is also known as the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is a very large curved dent, like the shape of the moon at the bottom of the sea, which is 2,550 kilometers long and 69 kilometers wide. Due to this dent, this part of the sea suddenly becomes very deep. To estimate this dent, it can also be seen on Google Earth. In this trench, there are 11,033 meters or 36,200 feet below the deepest point of our world, Challenger Deep. This is the least explored depth of the ocean, which is also called the Hadal Zone. It was named after the Greek underworld god Hades. The dangerous darkness in this depth, the lack of food and the pressure to break the bones is a clear sign that it is almost impossible for creatures to survive here. It was also believed that humans would never reach the Hadal Zone, but an incident occurred in the 19th century that changed this concept forever. In 1875, a ship called HMS Challenger was present in the sea. In this, the ocean explorers of that time set out to find the deepest point of the ocean. They came to one place, put a weight on the rope, and threw it into the sea. It was noticed that the rope was going down, but the deepest point had not yet come. It had never happened before that their rope had ended before it reached the bottom of the sea. This news left the ocean explorers of the whole world in amazement. It was not enough to know that it was the deepest point of the Mariana Trench Ocean. Many attempts were made to reach here, but this depth did not allow anyone to come close to it. After 85 years of the discovery of Challenger Deep, two people dared to go here in 1960, Jack Pickard and Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh. They did this in a submersible called Trist. Their 5-hour journey was full of many challenges. 5 hours just to go, and the remaining 5 hours to come back up. In this depth, the water pressure is about 1,000 times higher than sea level. During their journey, the glass of the submarine's window was cracked, because of which they could only spend 20 minutes at Challenger Deep. And then they had to come back up. Although they only spent a little time at this point, but what they saw there shook the scientific community. Life. Yes, 11,000 meters below sea level, they were amazed to see a species of live fish. Let me tell you here that Challenger Deep is so deep that if Mount Everest is also placed there, still, its peak will be 2 kilometers below sea level. The water pressure here is about 16,000 psi. That is, the weight of only 1 square inch area is 7,250 kg. Anyway, due to lack of time, they had to leave Challenger Deep immediately, but this trip created a big mystery for ocean explorers and biologists. After all, how is life possible in the Hadal Zone, where there is neither oxygen nor sunlight? It is an impossible task to go deep into the sea and do research. That's why in 1996, Japan created a robotic submersible named Keiko. This mission was named Keiko Mission, in which this submersible had to be sent to Challenger Deep, collect samples, and come back. Keiko collected some samples of the ocean floor. When they were tested, they found that the bottom of the sea is filled with a strange type of bacteria that had never been seen before. The lab tests found that this is a very strange type of bacteria, which has the ability to survive even under high pressure. Normally, plants produce energy through photosynthesis on the ground. That is, through sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. But if life is possible in the depths of the sea, it is because of these bacteria. Bacteria absorb carbon dioxide and stone minerals through the chemical process to make energy and oxygen. This process is called chemosynthesis. It was noticed that the energy produced by these bacteria becomes the main source of energy for other creatures in the depths of the sea. This evidence was enough to prove that life is really possible in the Hadal Zone. Surprisingly, the fish living in the deepest part of the Mariana Trench has also been seen, which is a snailfish. Because it lives in the Hadal Zone, it is also called Hadal snailfish. It is very difficult to believe how much pressure this 12-inch long and 3-inch thick fish bears on its body. The area of this fish's body is approximately 25 square inches, and the pressure in this depth is 16,000 psi. That is, according to calculations, the Hadal snailfish is bearing a weight of 170,000 kg on its entire body at all times. Yes, for reference, let me tell you that the empty weight of a Boeing 777 is 168,000 kg, and the weight of an average locomotive is 150,000 kg. It is no less than a miracle that such a small fish can bear so much weight. But what is the reason for this? Unfortunately, this scientific community has not been able to find out correctly. Actually, it is not possible to go there and do research, and if this snailfish or other deep-sea creatures are brought out of the sea, they burst due to lack of pressure. Some scientific research has shown that the fish that live on the surface have a swim bladder inside them. This swim bladder is filled with air, due to which it is not able to go too deep. But deep-sea creatures do not have this swim bladder, and this is the reason why they can easily go deep. In addition to this, recent discovery has shown that there is an organic molecule called piezolites in all marine creatures. This molecule prevents the membrane and protein from being crushed. Scientists found a lot of piezolites in the snailfish, but it has not been found yet that how these piezolites prevent protein and membrane from being crushed. This will only be found when there is a technology that can go to Challenger Deep and do research on live fish. I hope you will like and share this video of InfoNexus. See you in the next great video.